Rubino, this question is for you, and we'll start with you. You stated you don't know what regulations people refer to. The international building codes have put burdens on farmers, contractors, and businesses alike. How does that foster growth when contractors refuse to build here and go to Green and Taney?
Hold on a second. One of the biggest supporters we had was HBA. Came in here and actually did a couple of mailings for us when we were pushing forward with building codes. The other thing is the building codes have been modified. I can even remember once where an issue came forward over agricultural buildings, barns and stuff, and we actually went back and modified. I've been to the number of the planning and zoning meetings over building codes. I don't see them as impacting anything. We have the opportunity to change whatever they are, to benefit it if there's a problem with it. I think they've been a very positive thing in this county.
Could you read the question one more time?
Yes, sir. It was directed to Mr. Rubino. It says, you stated you don't know what regulations people refer to. The international building codes have put burdens on farmers, contractors, and businesses alike. How does that foster growth when contractors refuse to build here and go to Green and Taney?
Well, I don't think it does. And whenever you've got those types of restrictions, it drives up the cost of housing. And the International Building Code has a lot of stuff in it. It's got a lot of stuff in it. And whenever you take it as a whole, I can tell you there's some problems. There was something that come up this year that we dealt with, or when it was last year, with the code where that the IBC residential code requires that there be sprinklers in every residence. You know how much that costs? A lot. I was told it costs $8,000 per home, per new home. That does not foster residential development. And that's the sort of thing that we made sure that stayed out of the building code here at the state.
Few corrections. Yes, the ICC was pushing forward with an idea to have new homes, new construction install fire sprinkler systems in two locations mainly, one in the kitchen and one in utility rooms where the greatest amount of potential fires occur. The cost of it was not going to be $8,000 for new construction. The cost was somewhere between $300 and $500 added on. Because what they were doing, they were allowing you to use your own existing water supplies and PEX. Now, the problem I have with the whole thing is that each individual building code, whether it be in the county or the city or whatever, they're the ones that have the responsibility to decide whether or not to incorporate that into their building codes. Local control is what I say on that. If you want it in your community, by God, I think you should have had the right to incorporate it. If you didn't want it, you didn't have to incorporate it. The state shouldn't have taken that option away from us.
The $8,000 figure was what was given to us by the HBA that was opposing that requirement. So that's where the numbers come from.